We're so live, it's silly. We'll start this one. Hey everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. I am the Checkpoint Professor. We are going live. Oh, let's start this again. Hey everybody, hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm the Checkpoint Professor, aka Gabriel, founder of WalterNet Games. We're working on Bricks Over Blocks today, my indie game. So this is a stream. If you're just hopping in, if you're watching the VOD after the fact, be sure to like and subscribe. This is going to be me putting my head down and just going to work. We're working on a forest level, checking out my task list for a week. My goal is to do a stream like this as much as possible. So if you're new to the channel, we're growing. We're working on the format, and we're really excited. By the way, if anyone's wondering why I got this black eye right here, it is because it was death. I call it death by chocolate. I was lifting something out of the pantry, pulling a box down from the shelf, and it just clocked me right in the eye. So we can get that out of the way. But let's get to work. We're working in Unreal Engine. We're working on a new environment for our Brick Breaker game. I welcome any questions while I'm working. I may be head down. As long as people are in the chat asking questions, I will respond to it. Kind of the name of the game here. So welcome to the channel. WalterNet Games. Our game, Bricks Over Blocks, just went paid. So it is for sale. You can buy it. You can buy it on Steam. We're working on an Epic release as well as a Nintendo Switch release. And my daughter's bringing me some carrots and celery to eat.
Because I like to.
Because she likes to. Okay, thank you. All right, let's get to work, guys. Let's get to work, everybody. All right, everybody.
Fun.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Just give. You know the other time we said different carrots? Different kinds of carrots?
Okay. Okay. So far we've got absolutely nobody. Oh, we have a few of you on the shorts feed. How's it going? Sorry to be ignoring you. I'm just trying to get some stuff organized. But here we go. We got the game loaded. Responding to some emails. That's part of my gig. Let's fix this. Let's change this to this one. Okay, so this is Unreal Engine. This is the game I'm working on. Bricks over the blocks. One of the things I wanted to show you too. I don't know if I have it here. So task lists. This is how our team keeps all our tasks. I will eat that in a little bit. Okay. This is how our team organizes our tasks. I hope my team doesn't mind me sharing this. If you do, let me know. I'll edit it and delete it. But essentially, we use Discord. We use Discord to keep our tasks every week. Just to show you a day in the life of a indie game developer who only can work on their game part-time. So my tasks, you can see the Checkpoint Professor right there on our Discord. By the way, you can join our Discord. I'll put a link in the chat. We have a team roles and as well as community roles. So we'd love to have you in there. We plan on keeping more updates and stuff. So my tasks for this week, after our meeting on Wednesday, is to continue set dressing and updating the forest level, which we're going to look at in just a moment. The Steam Deck, which I'll show you here. I was actually going to do a Steam Deck stream this morning, but I've noticed our game is playing differently on the Steam Deck than it is on the PC. So I plan on doing a top-down camera view of me actually playing on the deck. A lot of times I'll dock it and play it on the PC, but it seems to play differently as well. And so I am going to do as much of a full playthrough as I can on the Steam Deck, so I can give feedback from my team. Video is an amazing way to give that feedback. And so I'll be playing through the game and giving everybody feedback on that. I need to plan and schedule release dates. And when I say release dates for the media and that we're sharing about the game on social media, on Steam, etc. Our release dates, we plan on doing a build every 2 weeks. So if you purchase the game and support our channel, support our platform, support our game, our plan is to do game updates. And now my Steam Deck is turning on. We plan on doing game updates every 1st and 15th of the month. So you'll see changes as we make them, even on here. For example, this week I added a single level for the forest level that's just placeholder. So you'll see a lot of placeholder work and that kind of stuff in the game. Here is the game up on Steam. It looks like my Steam Deck is charged enough to turn on. So I'm just going to plug it in and leave it there. That playthrough may have to happen later. But I'm hoping to do more streams like this where we just hop in and work on the game for an hour or two a day. So yeah, so I'm going to be working on it about 10 hours a week. A lot of it is answering emails, responding to things. I need to release a soundtrack update. So that is about 90% of the way finished on Steam. Turns out adding a soundtrack is a lot like adding a game. So there's certain transcription things that I have to do to it as well, so that the tracks play the name and title of each track. Learning curve. I've got to learn how to do all that, and then you need all the images that go along with a Steam update. So I'll be working on those. I'm going to look at Cuphead's soundtrack as an example. It's just a really easy soundtrack layout. So that's what we're working on. After that, I am researching how to submit the game to Nintendo and what kind of requirements are going to be associated with that. So that's kind of our stretch goal here. The thing that I didn't mention on the task list is also looking up how to release our game on the Epic Store. So I think that's another platform that I hadn't even really considered until this last week that is totally viable, since I think we have everything already built out for it. That'll be really easy. So that being said, feel free to ask me any questions, comments. We love it. What? Oh, yeah, my daughter's here by my side reading it and commenting on everything as well. So there we go. I'm going to share the stream with some of my crew. On Discord. Let them know what I'm up to. It's kind of weird. So if anyone wants to know about my setup here, it gets confusing at times. I've got 2 mice, 2 keyboards. I'm working on two PCs essentially at the same time. So on the PC, the screen that you can't see, I've got Photoshop working on there. So I may do some of my soundtrack stuff on there. I also need to edit some videos. I'm hoping to edit out chunks of this video to use as content for our YouTube channel. It would be awesome if I could start to get out daily content. It's a lot of work, but I think it'll pay off. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yeah, if you're watching this on mobile, I'd love to hear from you. Hit that like button. Okay. All right, let's do this. What was that? All right, we're gonna go into that forest level. So I think it had some issues in the level itself, and Jovi, my programmer, kind of fixed some of it, so it would actually play this time. Last time I was playing the forest level, I did not mean to hit yes down there. Last time I was working on the forest level, I wasn't actually able to play. Oh, opened the wrong one. Okay, look at that. There's our clear screen. Get rid of that. Make sure you close the door. So whenever you leave files open and save this main project folder, they all stay up. So typically that's Jovi. I also need to update my version. Hopefully my revision controls are the same. Nope. I am going to not show any of that. Hold on, my friends. Actually, one of the things I think I'll do, start doing this. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So I could do some separate vertical channels so I can do a close up in these sections too, or just turn on that Bob screen. All right. So when I'm doing some private off screen stuff, this is probably what you'll see. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. We got it. Okay. All right. Back at it, my friends. Got 2 keyboards. I used to have an app that would connect all your keyboards and screens and mice to 1. Problem is whenever you run a level, it kind of freaks out a little bit.
Computers are the same thing. One of them has.
Yep. Sit down. Love you. Okay, here we go. One of these days, I'm hoping we're gonna get people in the chat so it's not so lonely while I work. Look at this. So here is the start of the forest level. I think we have these outer blocks. We're using the city border edges right now, so I'm hoping that'll change soon. Let's see when we hit play. I really want to grab my controller. And it's still just ending right when we start. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I wonder what happens. So look at level 1, level 2. Oh, I love that Jonah has added the stars on each one of them. That is rad. Okay. So we're going to continue set dressing, but it looks like...
Oh, you can't fall into the.
Yep. So we're going to fix some of it. But it's not going to let us really play it very well for a little bit. All right. So if you'll excuse me for just a minute, I'll be right back. And we're back. And we're back. No joke. I'm just hanging out. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here we go. One of the things we talked about doing in our meeting, and I'm going to delete some of these blocks, these big massive blocks, is I'm going to see if I can write out whip as in work in progress as this level, and then work with Jonah on how to figure out how to get it more playable. So, I'm not the best at. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. What if? Hold on. Let's set our grid snapping to 50. All right, here we go. Building the whip. Building the whip. All right, everybody, here we go. Do we make this a serifed font? Work in progress. But we can make this look better. Actually, we'll just delete that one. I need to learn how to marquee over things a little bit better, but I don't want to grab multiple objects. That's always the pits. Okay, so this whip is kind of short. I mean, technically that spells whip. Actually, I think that's just fine. Maybe. I wonder if we do something like this. Does that look too cheesy? I think that looks kind of cheesy now. What if we make this P bigger? So it has more oomph. Is that too much? Is that... Okay, we could go like that size of a P. Make the W even bigger. These are the big decisions we have to make in this game. Click every single one of these. I think that small whip was fine, honestly, but we'll make it big. We'll bring this P over to the edge. Make our I the same height. Oops. That's it. And the W, I don't think we have to widen it. We could just make it taller. Right? Like, I think that'll work. Actually, now we can just move the I. Move the I over one space. I think that'll do it. There we go. It's a whip level, everybody. Other thing we could do is add some more. So let's see if we have forest blocks. I don't think we have any forest blocks. Here's all our forest pieces. Let's see, content. Do we have forest blocks? I don't think we do. So we'll have to get those from our team. Models, car, coins, mats, mush. Where are meshes? Blocks, final square. Get rid of forest. What are those? Bricks, cave, city, forest. Background and blocks. We don't, as far as I know, we don't have any blocks, so. Let me send a Discord message to one of my partners in crime, let them know. Actually, I'm gonna give some of this feedback online too. Just realized I was giving team feedback on a separate screen, and I should just be doing this online. So I was just gonna respond to our artist Zach. So looking at our Discord, I was just gonna ask Zach to send me a link to the forest bricks. But then I got to looking at this bat. This is our initial block out for the bat. And so, first of all, I'm going to like it. And then second of all, I'm going to leave just a few comments. Love the progress. Jovi's, this is my problem, is doing all this live and actually having to talk through my thought process. Super fun. Jovi's side view. The side view of the bat had an extended muzzle, so I'm just going to let them know that. Right now, I feel like the body is too large, so let's try shrinking the body down by half. Separate the wings. Yeah, I think let's try head equals large, wings equal medium, and body equals small. Love it. And then at Zach, it looks like the forest blocks never got added to the game. If you could send me a link to those, I can get them added for the forest levels. Also the barriers. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. That's communication. That's communication. But if y'all are interested, this is a little back character we're going to have in the cave. We had a little drawing here of, this is kind of cool, of how that back character is going to swoop down, do a little, well, it's going to do a little spin, then swoop down and fly over the player. Actually, I love these drawings. These are awesome. And kind of show how the cave bat system will work. And then in the forest level, we're going to have a fish splashing in and out of the water and up over the play area to hit the player. Here's a little animation test for the fish. Super cute. So that'll be jumping in and out of the water. I love the blocky shape and those googly eyes on it. Here's the barriers I was talking about. And the invincible blocks. Yes, we're adding invincible blocks to the game. That's perfect. This was the last update on the forest and some other block things. The heart models will be changing too. This is great. Great stuff. In the meantime, I could add some more blocks in here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it as is. Let me see. I'm going to flip back and forth between, I think I'm going to have to scroll up for it, our forest mock-up. There's some previous versions of the characters. Oh, here we go. So this is what we want the forest to actually look like. I need to figure out how to just add, how do you add just a reference image into Unreal? I've been meaning to do that for a while, especially for level design. So why don't we figure out how to do that now? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Learn something new. I think it's gonna make my life easier when doing this, and I might just leave it. Actually, this is kind of funny. I'm gonna just put it in the scene. This is something we kind of could have done in the first place, but I'm just curious how this will look. I don't think it's gonna work the way I really want it to, but okay, let's save this image. We'll just save it here. No, we don't want it as a web, whatever. How do you create image address, open image in a new tab? Okay, this is how you have to open it. Okay, save it as a PNG. Hopefully a PNG is okay. That should be fine. Call it Forest 3D Layout. Forest 3D Layout, content drawer. I feel like making a. I mean, this is art and materials. I feel like making its own folder because this is kind of work and stuff that I may want to delete later. So we're gonna create a new folder. We'll call this reference images. We'll call it reference material. No, it's not material. We'll call it reference images. And then we can import that texture from our downloads folders. All right, so there's that reference image now. And we're going to click it and say create material. And we're going to call this mat underscore forest layout reference, I guess. Yeah. So there it is. There's a new material. We already have that as a base color. And we want it to remain bright regardless. So we're going to set it to unlit. The default is lit. We'll make it unlit. Huh. And I'm curious to see how this will look. Why are you detached? Base. This is the base color. Let's see what it looks like lit. So that's default lit. Interesting. So unlit, like. Oh, let's try this. I want to see what happens. Let's save this. I want to see if that messes it up. Okay, so let's create let's create a plane mesh. We got a plane, bada bing, bada boom. Set it to 90 degrees. Scale that bad boy up. Let's change its material. Change it to reference image. Oh, where's my material? Forest berries, static mesh. Oh, that's a mesh. We don't want to change the mesh. My bad. That's a static mesh. The material is what we want to change. There it is. Material forest reference. And it is unlit, so we can't see it. That's no bueno. That's not what we want. So if I were modeling in Maya, I'm going to take a lot of those approaches I use in Maya. So instead of opening and closing the scene, I want to see this whenever I want to see it. So let's check it out. I'm going to check out that and save it. Let's go to our content drawer. Double check this guy again. And let's change it to default lit. We'll just make it lit again. Whatever. There it is. Okay. And it's kind of stretched because it put it on a flat plane. But there we go. I mean, really, it's kind of funny. We could just put this right in the background. In fact, let's test this out. So pretty. And there we go. Look at that. That's our level. Shrink it down. There's the forest level. Kind of doesn't look right. I'm gonna move this back here off the side. That way you can see. Now we can just, now I don't have to go back and forth between like some other software. I can just see this is how I want it to look. And it's gonna make it a little bit quicker so I'm not bouncing back and forth. We'll just leave that there. Okay, this is awesome. Crap, I could start hiding some stuff and just, I could frame this whole image exactly where we want the whole thing to be and just match it, actually. Like if we're looking through this camera, right? Oh, that's awesome. So even this camera, look at this. That's not even how we want the whole thing to look. Probably about where we want it. But why? Why did I feel like this got moved? Oh, interesting. Probably wanted it about like that. So I'm going to hide all the environment. In the environment, I want all the trees and everything into the same folder as well. Let's hide the barricades for a minute. Form their own group. Okay. I don't want to group. No, I didn't want to group them. I just wanted to put them in a folder. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't know we had this move to thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, hold on. We need a folder that's like foreground stuff. We're gonna organize this better so I can hide stuff. See all this stuff that's just in La La Land? So actually, I can take all this stuff and move it to environment, which is great. Now I can actually just hide the environment, right? Hide the environment. And then I'm gonna create a new folder and call this foreground. Actually, I'm just gonna call this barrier. Because then I can grab these, move them to the barrier. There, now we can hide that. Perfect. Okay, so let's look at the barrier now. And let's get this reference image, which I'll put it in its own folder too. And we could probably set this to not even. Because it has. There we go. Okay, so let's make it so we can see the barrier. Look through the camera. I wish I could stay looking through the camera. Terrible. Problem, I don't think I wanted it unlit. I think I did want it lit. See, that's just too, I don't really like the way that looks. But that's kind of cool though. It looks flat. I mean, it should be about like that, I think. Okay. And then it's pushed back. It's so close though. I think it's fine. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of how we want it to look, but maybe not really. Because we want to see, let's look at this. What do we have? Default lit, subsurface, clear coat, unlit. We want to like, we want it, we don't want it unlit, but we want it just to see it. Okay. So I think that was part of it. So we're going to switch it to unlit, and then I guess I have to set this to emissive. Supposedly this will work. So let's see what happens. Still looks like garbage. Why is it like hazy through it? Well, really change anything? Okay, it must be something. There's something going on. Where I think there's something affecting how it's seen through that. Like a fog effect or something. Maybe that was from the cave level. Might be something that needs to be removed. Anywho, whatever. Okay, let's start set dressing again. Oh, Derek. How's it going, buddy? Are you still there? All right, I was chatting with you on Discord. I'll just chat with you here. Live in the stream. All right. What happened to my eye? Death by chocolate, my friend. Death by chocolate. I'll explain it. Just one sec. I'll be right back. Derek, you can't leave, man. You can't leave. I know. It's just so lonely. Just happy to have someone saying hi. Oh, good. We got a bot. We got a bot, everybody. So glad we got a bot. All right. Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. People are still watching apparently. If you're watching, let me know what you're thinking. What can I tell you? What kind of awesome update are you looking for? I mean, this log looks like it's stationed here. I mean, we don't have to do things exactly as they are. You know what I mean? We can take our liberties, but it's nice using the image as reference just to get everything kind of precisely where we want it. I'm actually just gonna move the image out of the way because hard to see it. We'll just move it off to the side. I'm gonna match it as closely to the whole thing as I can. That flower looks like this is where it should be. Has like a bulb to it, which I think, I love that you added that bulb and kind of tuck it in the ground a little. Tilt it towards the camera a tidge. And who knows, we may add some more of these flowers later, but stick them in there. Fun little flower. Okay, so this block is actually over here. Another mushroom. I'm wondering about the size and scale of some of these things because they seem like I don't know where that one goes, but well, like looks like this stump closer to the edge and tilt it a little bit. Oh boy, almost feels like I should have assembled these trees and then put them around, but what are you gonna do? So there's 4 on this side. And they're all kind of 5. Oops. Too much. I can't rotate. There we go. We'll just stop snapping. There we go. We'll keep it at 10, but when it snaps. So they're all leaning a little bit that way. That one, not so much. I mean, that therein lies the big question is like, how close should we stick to the source images? That one. Not that one. That one. One of these. This one. Well, I could start sticking the branches on instead of the top pieces, so scoot all these out to the side as well. Lots of elbows for the trees. I don't know if we needed that many elbows. I mean, I honestly think we could have just used one and scaled and rotated it. Because I don't know which ones go to which trees, but they all kind of look like the same thing. I don't know if anyone would notice that it wasn't just the same branch, just rotated and scaled. So maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. Let's grab a piece. It's on the tree now. I thought it was on the. It wasn't actually on the tree. Problem might be too big of a branch now. I mean, that works though. I mean, then we can just grab the same one. Scale it up top. Like it goes in the corner over. Kind of a random. This one. The situation where I think we need our environment artist in here because he would do this so much faster than I am. Straight. Okay. On my stepping stones. What the heck, dude? Why is the pivot off on this guy? All right, let's look at that Forest Rock version 2. Weird. I don't like it. Not sure how to fix that pivot. Oh, that one's messed up too. Are they all jank? No. I don't think we had this problem before. Maybe the transforms weren't frozen. Not the end of the world, but what is up with this little square rock though? I can't remember what your deal is. That was supposed to be a giant rock there. And that's version 4. Version 1 is supposed to be this one. I mean, it looks like the same rock. Yeah, it's the same. Only 3. All right, it's starting to get filled out a little bit. That's floating. Now you're floating. Camera a little bit. So cute. Look at that. Okay. Starting to come along. But then you can't see it. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. That's it for the stream. Have a beautiful day. And we'll see you soon.